Hello everyone and welcome to my presentation on Kahoot. In today's video I'm going to show you how to use Kahoot to introduce topics as opposed to just using them as a quiz. So after you log into your account, find the quiz that you created. Today we're going to use Chapter 1 Lesson 3 Vocabulary. So click on the Kahoot that you want to use. Hit play, and then you want to adjust your settings here. I like to randomize my order of questions and the order of answers, and that will help for the ghost mode that we will do in another video. So once you have your settings the way you like them, click launch. At this point, it will give us a PIN number. The students have their Kindles or their tablets ready, and they're going to enter in the PIN number that you see on the smartboard, 526808. Once they enter that in, it will ask them for a name. If you like nicknames, you can do nicknames. If you like just regular first names, you can do first names as well. That's a personal choice and up to you. So I'm just waiting for my students to get logged in. And looks like we're ready to go. Once all your students are logged in, it will say how many players you have, and then you can hit start. And the Kahoot will load with the first question. And the first question says, what are conflicts? So the students now will try to answer what are conflicts. And on the board you can see the results. We had 3 people say agreements, 1 person said cooperation between 2 different groups, and 2 people say disagreements. So when you're introducing a new topic, you're probably going to expect to see results like that. And here's where you would take a little bit of time to discuss what conflicts are. And in this case, it shows us that a conflict is a disagreement. So you would discuss a little bit more about conflict and how it relates to whatever topic you're teaching. In our case, it's about Native Americans and Europeans and how there were conflicts. So after a little bit of discussion, you're ready to move on to the next question. It shows the scoreboard in between each question. We can see who's leading right now. And then we're on to question number 2. What is a group of related families? In this case, it looks like most of the students know what a group of related families are, so there's probably no need to do a whole lot of discussion with this one, seeing how most of the students know, and the correct answer obviously is clan. Hit next. You can see the new scoreboard with the new results up there. Hit next for the 3rd question. What is a religious leader? Oh, once again, probably no need to discuss what a religious leader is as far as it relates to Native Americans, because most students understand this one. So we can move on, but if the results didn't show this, you would spend more time discussing what a religious leader is in this topic of Native Americans. Scoreboard again. On to question number 4. Dome-shaped huts made out of bendable young trees called saplings. In this question, I inserted a picture to help the visual learners understand more about the question and hopefully get the answer correct. Move that up. So now we can see that it's evenly divided between, unfortunately, 2 incorrect answers. And so this one you would definitely need to spend a little bit more time discussing what dome-shaped huts made out of bendable young trees called saplings are. In this case, wigwams. A special symbol that usually stood for something found in nature, like an animal or a plant. Again, there's a picture to maybe help them understand what the question is asking. Good time to remind people that there is a timer on these. You can take the timer off, but I have it set up for 20 seconds. Most kids understood this. 2 students thought it was language, so then you would need to discuss the difference between language and totem. And then the last question, shells or beads that were strung together into belts. Again, I inserted another picture so they can get the visual of what it looks like to hopefully help them answer the question correctly. And again, the results tell us that 3 of them know the answer, and this one chose totem, and this one, 2 people chose another answer choice here. So again, we're kind of evenly split on this, so we would spend more time discussing what shells or beads that were strung together into belts are called. Go to the next button, shows the final scoreboard there, and it shows who made it onto the scoreboard and their scores. At this point, you can hit end. It shows your top scorer, and Quinn shows how many Quinn got right, how many Quinn missed, and then obviously his overall point total. You can go ahead, if you would like, to hit feedback and results. This is where students kind of rate this Kahoot and how they feel about it. And you can see the results instantly show up. Apparently somebody wouldn't recommend this one to another student or another class, and that's okay. And then when you're done, you just hit final results. And here's again the scoreboard. And at this point, we want to go to ghost mode so we understand what ghost mode is in our next video. So I'm going to go ahead and hit ghost mode. And it takes you back to this screen here.